Hello everyone, welcome back to State of Decay 2 Lethal Zone Homecoming. I am your host, Get Good Funks, and today we're actually playing as Sean. Interesting. And that's because, well, his hero trait has not, we don't have it yet, and it's a good one. He has Meal Plan, so once we get him maxed out, combined with, what's her name, Hannah, she also has the Meal Plan, so 25% influence, and that will stack it up, so they'll be up to 50%. If we could get one more, which is pretty unlikely, then we would hit the cap, and if that were the case, we wouldn't even need this anymore. Like the kitchen, to enact the rationing, we wouldn't even need it anymore because we would hit the cap, and that means no more morale penalty, no more stamina penalty. And on the other hand, that does make his ability redundant at that point because we would no longer need nutrition anymore. But it's pretty common to get meal prep with someone who's going to have, because he's the cafeteria manager. The fact that he's a cafeteria manager, that's where he got his cooking skill from, and also why he has meal plan, because your hero trait is taken from one of these three. Anyways. We're not playing as Marin, and that's because I played as her overnight, so she's up to about 1/3, and
so this is where all the plague zombies hang out.
So what are we gonna do? Same thing. We're at the point now where, while some people think that the trade depot is unfair, it's too easy, I think it's amazing because it basically means all loot is good now. Everything that we find has some kind of value, and now it means anywhere I go, if there's a loot, I'm gonna grab it up. And because we've depleted the map of a lot of, I'm sure there's still some sheds around that I either haven't revealed or I just didn't know about them. Now it's more about just trading with our allies and stuff.
Anyone out there?
Oh, I'm using the new wrench, the new Eli wrench. It doesn't seem very good, but whatever. I actually don't have a very good supply of blunt weapons right now. Okay, let's go ahead and respond to this. I am expecting to get swamped by a large number of quests. We have completed the Isby and Chavez quest. That one is over.
Actually have a death wish.
But we haven't finished Tressy's quest. That one's still going on. And we haven't finished Mickey's quest, which is actually part of Santos. Ray Santos and Mickey are the same quest chain. And then we haven't done Hoffman's quest. So you got separated from your buddy.
After you.
Where is your pallet? Over there. Alright, I'm going to jump cut over there because my cats are being annoying and I need to do something about them. Alrighty, time to reunite What's-His-Face with What's-His-Face.
They're closing in on me!
Looks like she is in combat, so I guess we should help. This could become a little nasty. Let me go ahead and just have the pyro launcher at the ready. And that's because the chances of one of them screaming is pretty good. So there it is right there. So I definitely, what I wanted to do there is definitely...
I could not keep this up.
I definitely wanted to pick that guy up and help him. What I didn't want to do was execute somebody. That would be silly. Why would I want to do that? I want to help the zombie up and make his job easy. So as you can see here, we're getting nothing but the fast executions, and this is part of what's making striking so much better. Striking was always good, but now it's really good. No, you don't. And now we always get the golf club swing. Now that one I understand why. It happened because we're out of stamina. And that's the end of it. A little surprised that it didn't get a little more intense than that, but I'll take it.
I doubt there's anything good in here.
Okay, so they're going to give us either ammo, food, or meds. What do we need right now? Ammo. Too bad they're not giving building materials. Yeah, give me ammo.
Bet your ass. So long.
Where is it? Okay.
That is a lot to carry.
100 influence and a rucksack for a pretty brief battle. We didn't get bit, so our plagues level is just fine. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit more about the hero bonuses. So let's look at Hannah. So Hannah also has the meal plan. The way she got the meal plan is from living on pasta. And what's nice about living on pasta is that it doesn't give her a fifth skill. So she actually didn't have one, and I taught her chemistry. You can see it down there, learn chemistry. So if you're trying to give people a meal plan, basically start a new game, and what you're going to do is kind of like speed run the game, but just flip through the characters and look for things that involve like food. And like lives on pasta, you know, the cafeteria manager, you know, anyone who like managed the restaurant, or anyone who was like a cook. The problem with a lot of the cooking ones is that they're going to come with the cooking skill, and the cooking skill, if you're trying to get a bunch of people that have the meal prep, then you don't really, then you don't need cooking anymore. So that was kind of a bummer, but that's what you can do, because like there are some really, really good hero traits out there. Another one is like morning yoga. Like what is that what sweaters is? No, it's sufficient caution. Morning yoga is 25% injury resistance for the entire community, which is amazing. You know, that's like a fantastic hero skill. But the thing is, you don't know which one is going to be chosen. So if your character has like 3 different traits, the hero bonus could be from any of the 3 traits. I don't know about negative traits, like maybe that's why he wound up with meal prep, because I don't know if it picks from negative traits. But that's how it works, and that's how you can kind of like farm characters in that sense. So like, we're not going to fast loot on this guy just because I don't want to invite a whole lot of trouble. I have a feeling. Ooh, pack of menthols. That sells really good. And that's what I mean by having our trade depot here and being able to like actively trade. It means like most of the stuff that we find can be useful. And if we get an overflow of resources, what we can do is just turn them into something to sell. And now it means like everywhere I go is worth looting. And that's part of the reason why I really like the... Oh wow, look at all the crazy plague growth in that building. Interesting. So killing him with the foot still gave me striking EXP. That's good to know.
That will work.
No, I don't want him. I want this one. One thing I'll say is that this weapon really hurts you on the stamina. Very stamina intensive weapon. Don't know why they're coming. Someone must have screamed. Let me see if I get my stamina back. Oh, you missed.
You're sure? I'm sure.
Not sure if it's dead yet.
Oh, slow. Stomper facing. Okay, so it looks like the... I don't know why this wouldn't just be marked off on the map, because we can't even do anything. Onwards to, I guess, the cemetery. I believe there's a rare weapon in the cemetery. On my other community, I actually went out and looted all of the rare items and rare stuff. I didn't get a whole lot good, though, to be honest. I think the only thing I got was a Dev Grew. I was hoping to get an Eternal Guard, but no luck. Okay, you're down for the instant execution. And I'm just going to give him the footsie. Alright, so the rare weapon... There it is. Looks like it's already open. That's unfortunate. But also not surprising. Oh yeah, we need to do some running too. Although we got all the training things going, but they also give a passive 25% EXP rate, which is nice because the higher up the difficulty, you do get EXP penalties to make it harder to level up your characters, as well as there's penalties to pretty much everything on the higher difficulties. Okay, looks like the shed is next. Another thing that's nice about just kind of like looting these sparse areas is the more you travel, the enemies have a tendency to kind of get a beat on you. Like I said, they can't have enemies everywhere, not even on the PC. It's just not possible. Like the game would like go berserk. Like the game would be like, oh god, I feel the warp overtaking me. And then it would probably crash, or it gets super laggy and unplayable.
We have a few zombies coming toward base. Nothing we can't
Zombie
handle,
siege. How big? Maximum size, okay. Back to base we go. That'll be a good source of both influence and standing. Before I go, can we activate any of these things? Oh, darn. It's not going to be in time. Let's go ahead and cook. Let's do that. Any other bonuses that I can get? I mean, we need some comfy chairs would really go well. The comfy chair would be perfect in the trade depot, just because like we just don't have anything else to put in there. Comfy chair is honestly a really handy mod. You can just throw it in there, get +3 morale for every single facility that just doesn't have like a super important use for a mod. And I'm going to need to re-equip for this. Let's throw... ammo can go in. Bam, 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 bam. Switch to the pyro launcher.
Zombies coming in. Time to knuckle up.
Let's use the stabilizing foam and get some bouncing Boruses. Let's just grab them all. Grab one of these just in case. And I think that will do it because our character is still in pretty good condition. Might as well... Do I not have a better a blunt weapon? Like, this thing's easy. Actually, the ease of use is pretty high. I wonder why we're running out of stamina so quickly.
This is what I've been talking about. Nice work.
Okay, we'll just repair it. Also, get you a fancier
our home
knife.
is just
Here, use
surrounded
this.
by these things.
Okie dokes, this will be a 3-minute... I'm surprised we're not getting, like, absolutely swamped with quests. We're not doing that quest.
Down.
I kind of want to get up top here. And, like, maybe what I can do is, like... Okay, or I'll just fall off. And, like, maybe I can, like, prevent them from getting in. I mean, probably not. There we go. I can burn that entrance. I feel the screen shaking, which means the Juggernaut is somewhere here. No, you don't. Right into the fire. Okay, there's more over there, so we can burn the door again. I don't know where the Juggernaut's going. I guess he decided the front entrance was no good. Any of them that come in are going to get got? Okay, he's not going to get got. Okay, he's going to get smacknated by them, though. It's like I'm on like the... This kind of reminds me a little bit of... trying to get through, are you? No, you don't. This kind of reminds me of Lifeline. Like, there's that little command perch. Oh, let me pick my skill.
Nope.
I don't know if we have a marathon character. Like, maybe I'll get me a marathon... Oh, I didn't want to get down. There, a little bit of fire. Oh, God. They're on me. Oh, God, he's puking on me. He's doing, like, disagreeable things that I'm like, no, you can't do that. Nope, you can't come in. What is this guy doing? Doing disagreeable things. Okay. You need to be burned.
They're inside the building.
They definitely are in the building. They're very observant. I'm glad someone is dedicating all their senses to detecting such critical information.
I need a break.
Okay, let's go ahead and shut the door.
Looks like we have more creeps coming.
30 seconds remaining. Come on, this is like, this is your big chance. Oh. There we go. Burn the door.
We got more of those motherfuckers incoming.
Okay, it's supposed to be this epic spin attack, but didn't happen.
Put every one of these fuckers back in the ground. Yo, great work, everyone. You're all goddamn champions.
Okay. We're good to go. Let's see how his standing is going. Oh, we can choose our cardio. Oh, I was going to check everyone's skills. That's what I was going to do. Hold on a second. What are you guys doing up here? What are you doing up here? Like, this is my area. This is like my command place. Like, you can't be up here. Get out of here. Okay. So, does anyone have Marathon? Technically, the Red Talon guys do, but I don't want to dress them for Marathon. Okay, you're going to dress for Marathon. Like, we don't have a guy for Marathon. You could become my, like, agent who, like, does missions or something, or, like, runs and gets me a car or something. That means we are going to... Well, you're actually going to get refit anyways, because you need to go rest, because you got beat up. Anyways, I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, welcome back, Rodriguez. A little surprised we still have not hit the missions, because we should be getting a mission from Tressie, and also a mission from Mickey, but no such luck. Like, for about 15 minutes into the episode, and nothing. We're playing as Rodriguez instead of Southie, because his skills aren't all leveled up.
As long as that plague heart is around, we can't really secure this place.
Oh, sounds like we got some friends. I've also decided, let's use some heavy weapons. I don't know, I'm just kind of in the mood for it. That'll probably be a humongous mistake, because I'm actually not that big of a fan of heavy weapons, but I think they're kind of fun. But in terms of their effectiveness, I don't know I don't really consider them super effective. Except against Plague Guards. They're obviously outstanding against Plague Guards. Oh, too early. The big attack. See, I feel like heavy weapons should just be... Look at that. 2 hits on a down zombie. Like, can you imagine... I think you all could agree that if you, regardless of any training, if you had a massive, like, wood-cutting axe, like a heavy-duty one, and there's the zombie who's just, like, laying on the ground, I'm pretty sure you would get them. I think you would just split their head open in 1 hit, because I don't think it's a matter of skill. I think it's just a matter of physics. Just, like, letting down that gigantic axe on them like that. Sure, maybe you'd miss or something. That's a possibility, but... Like, I feel like heavy weapons should always kill enemies in 1 hit if they... Now, if it's just one enemy... I like to just give them a stomperoni. We chose the double bit axe just because I'm hoping the lethality helps us out and lets us, knock some of the enemies out in a single swing.
At least it's something.
The stomperoni. And now we got to track down this final lootable. Oh, right here. Got some straggler zombies, but nothing especially relevant. Pretty good though, like 9 ethanol is that was actually worth it. Ethanol is always welcome. We need 2 ethanol for a batch of strong painkillers. This is also going to let us finally loot this area. Oh, there's something right there. And then we can say that, hey, look at that, like Spencer's Mill, it's basically cleared out. Ooh, luxury item. I was expecting crummy parts or something, but actually not bad.
Twain here. I'm gonna be off the air for a bit.
Nope.
Gotten word of a radio tower with some impressive reach. I should be there in a couple of days. Once I'm set up, the network's voice will be stronger than ever. Keep the faith, people.
Well, I haven't heard this but like a dozen times. Like, whoa, no, we're moving into the new base, and then, oh man, excuse me. And then all of a sudden, like, yoobity doobly, we get attacked.
That Pharaoh's got a bulletproof skull.
Oh, a Pharaoh spawned in. That makes me sad. I don't want to fight a Pharaoh. Oh! But maybe it is you who don't want to fight me. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. He's bringing his buddies. He's cheating. Ha ha! You fool! I need to kill this guy real quick. No! I still dodged it. You stink. I'm gonna get him with the big power attack. What? I tried. I'm trying to get him locked against the object. Oh, here we go. Now I can just slap him around. This guy's taking a beating. See, this is what I'm talking about. You would think that heavy weapons would just, like, destroy a blood pharaoh, but it's like, it kind of doesn't, to be honest. It really just kind of doesn't. Okay, back in we go. Give me some loot. That's kind of rude, you know, like just spawning a blood pharaoh inside my building. Like, you know, like, it's kind of mean. It doesn't have to be like that. Cowards retreat. I wonder who that message is for. Like, one thing that's kind of weird is if you track down all of the hidden weapon locations, that message, that kind of message just repeats everywhere. It's just like, you'll just see these places where, like, it's just painted like cowards, and then it's like there's some kind of, like, execution, and it's like, it's really kind of weird. Like, it kind of seems kind of in the vein of, like, the location of the Enigma. Oh, of course, it's going to be... I hate collecting ammo. Ammo just junks up your inventory so much, because there's so many types of ammo. Let's just throw some of these things in the back that aren't going to stack. Here we go. What is happening? Like, where did all the quests go? Like, I was just getting, like... I had so many quests that I could actually scroll downwards. Like, they weren't even fitting on this whole panel. And now it's, like, 20 minutes in, and there's, like, nothing. Like, what is happening? Okay, I could have swore I looted this. Like, don't lie to me, game. I looted this location. Like, I remember there was a rucksack of materials in here, and that was it. So don't lie to me, game. I know I've... It's still saying that there's one place left. These zombies clearly spawned in, too. I would have seen them, like... On top of that, this was the same place. Like, is this thing gonna respawn a rucksack of materials?
Just what I was looking for.
It's respawning a rucksack of materials. Oh, is that because of the Zed Thumpers quest? Would the Zed Thumpers have sent us here?
Failure. Insufficient signal strength. Retrying in 30 seconds.
Never mind, Cleo. I'm still seeing too much bioelectric interference from local plague hearts. If I didn't know better, I'd swear they were blocking your signal on purpose. If our friendly neighbors are listening, perhaps they could help us by clearing some plague hearts from the valley.
So, the reason we're holding off on that one is because I want to kill a strategic plague heart rather than just like wiping them out. And basically, I want to kill plague hearts for two reasons. One, to reveal an area I want to build a major outpost at, and two, to allow us to take a new base. Which is why, like, I'm just in no hurry to do that particular quest. Like, it's no big deal. Like, it's not something that I feel like any pressure to do. You know what? We could just destroy this infestation while we're here. So tell me, digital audience, how is your experience going in State of Decay 2 Homecoming? Since I've seen all the bases and all of the storylines on my alternative community, I said, it's probably too late for an early impression, but instead I'm probably going to do like a review and end-of-year retrospective, basically, because if you didn't play State of Decay 2 in basically the first year, it was pretty rough. Like, it was really bare bones. Like, it was missing a lot of important features that were in the previous game, and it was rough. So if you just started playing, oh man, like, the game is a good bit different than it originally was. Okay. Squish. Where is the screamer?
You know, Mickey Wilkerson mentioned his family had stashes all over the place out here.
Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we can find.
So what I'm hoping is that, although the crossbow is silent, when the arrow hits something, that isn't silent. And what I'm hoping for is that the impacts will cause the screamer to hear it and come and investigate. That's what I would like to happen. There it is. Bingo. Of course. Nice and easy. Like, these kinds of crossbows, although they're a little inconvenient since they're not a repeating weapon, the scope actually does help quite a bit, and they're very handy for picking off infestations, especially in the daytime where you can see. All right, so let's do the Wilkerson
Should be good for everybody. Hey, Mickey, if you were serious about letting us raid the stashes you mentioned, could you point out a couple?
I can do that.
Find the Wilkerson stashes. Let's get rid of this. So we got one nearby, right over there. And how do we get there? Is it possible to cut through? I think it's possible to cut through over here. Yeah, look at that. A nice little clearing over there. One thing I gotta say, I actually started playing State of Decay 1 again, and the old map, despite its, you know, ugly, you know, like, outdated graphics, it's still like a pretty flavorful map. Like, it still has, it's a map that still has a lot of character. Wait, how do we get over there? Like, there has to be... There we go. I wonder where Undead Labs got the idea of Trumbull Valley. Like, is the area where they work, like, does its terrain resemble Trumbull Valley? Here we go. Looks like this is like some kind of special way in. No! Time to get us one of his stashes.
That's gotta be the place.
All right, so we got Wilkerson Special Reserve.
Trusty Huerta down in Marshall. Remember me? Now that we're neighbors, I have a favor to ask you. Can you swing by?
It sounds like she might be working on something important. We should help her out.
That's weird. Why would somebody keep an old photograph in a supply stash? Mickey said he had brothers. I wonder if that's who these two guys are. Hey, Mickey? I found something you might want to see. Where are you?
I'm down at the bar in Spencer's Mill. Come on by. They got plenty of open tables.
On my way.
Okay, where is Mickey? Alright, he is, I know exactly what bar he's talking about. Typically rated for ethanol, but this time we are going to rate it for Mickey. I don't think we're going to have time to also do Tressy's quest because I believe it is a holdout defensive, you know, like protect Tressy while she does the things kind of quest, so I don't think we'll have time to do that. We are getting pretty close to the end of her quest chain, and her quest chain is going to get pretty dangerous. Like, the combat escalation, it is there. I don't think it's this one, though I'm still going to pack hard just to be safe.
All over the place.
But I do know her final quest is precarious. It was a bit of a fight even on, because like my alternative community is on standard zone. It was still a bit of a fight. I just feel like giving them the Burnination. Whenever I see a ton of plague zombies, I just can't resist the Burnination. Now, hopefully they will go crazy and spread the fire. Look at this, with just like basically 2 shots. The first shot I just missed with.
I could headshot that
How many
bloater.
we were able to destroy? Oh, I'm going to blow it up. I said, there we go, explode. Just such an insanely strong weapon.
The service here is pretty shitty, but you can stay as long as you like.
Oh no!
Oh god! I believe it is ye old triple ferals, and one of them is right next to me. So if you're ever wondering how do you deal with multiple ferals, well, there's how you do it actually. You give them the old burneroni. Why the old burneroni? Well, as you can see, if they're busy trying to put themselves out of being on fire, they're not attacking you. Nope, you're too slow.
Gosh, you fucker!
And he just re-burns himself. Oh, he burned himself again. I'm going for the big hit. Oh, I thought I could get it. I always want to hit the feral with like the gigantic swing, but it just never happens. There we go. Direct hits with the pyro launcher do a lot more damage to the ferals than like not direct hits. Here, I want to hit some of these guys with my heavy weapon. Oh, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna smack an 8 or something, and then I guess I'll explode you. Okay, Anyways, let's talk to Mickey Wilkerson. He's probably like, good God, the service is even worse. Like 3 blood ferals.
What's so important that you came all the way over here? Well, shit. Where the hell did you find this? That there's my little brother, Eli. He died. Back around the time everything went to hell.
Dude, sorry about that. Who's the other guy?
That's Jacob Ritter. Kind of a dipshit. But Eli sure liked him.
Ritter? Like Lily Ritter? That network lady you've been talking to on the radio?
Yeah, she used to live around here. Jacob was her older brother. He and Eli... well, they tried to keep it quiet for all kinds of reasons, but everybody knew. None of us made it easy on him, that's for sure. It's nice to see him happy like this. Hey, this old photo gives me an idea. Come here, will you?
It's been a while since we talked. You still working on that thing?
If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to get a good screenshot of Mickey Wilkerson right now. In fact, I think I finally got it. Just need to just kind of, you know, move him around a little bit. Let's de-equip this weapon. Not so much light on his face. That looks perfect to me. And you know, I get really picky about screenshots. It's so funny because originally I just didn't even do any screenshots. What do you want to do?
I know something that might get Lily to talk to me. Wanna help me out?
Tell me about the
When
plan.
shit started going down, my family stockpiled a whole lot of stuff. Some of it went into the stashes he found, but we had stuff all over town too. There's a stash of medicine that might just convince Lily to talk to me.
Okay, let's do it.
Are you a good call?
Before those guys, you know.
I'll be coming in.
Oh, the Juggernaut. I hope you would you like to get in, Mickey? Thank you. Did you get in? No. Thank you, Mickey. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna reload, and I will see you at the secret stash.
So why is this going to make a difference with Lily?
Eli told me once that Lily's got some rare disease. She manages all right, as long as she's got some real specific meds. Our brother Job thought it'd be funny to hide a bunch of what she needed, in case we needed leverage. I know, it's a shitty thing to do. But Job was always crafty like that, and, well, I just went along with it.
Okay, so I was like, oh, I'll see you at the place, but then, you know, more story-related stuff. So now I'm going to see you at the place unless there's more story-related stuff.
I can hear you, you know, silently judging me and all.
I hear you.
Believe me, you ain't thinking anything that I ain't thought already.
Hey, and they're like, I'm not judging you. I'm like, that's a good idea. You know, like, I'd probably do the same thing if I was the Wilkersons. Everyone was like, the Wilkersons are such bad people. Hell no, they're like, they got the right idea. Like, I wish you could manage your community like the Wilkersons. Like, I want to, like, frighten, beat up, and extort enclaves, not help
I know
them.
it don't look like much. That's the point.
Ah, here it is. Now we can loot this to get Lily's crazy meds.
Oh, perfect.
Expired prednisone, a common corticosteroid rendered less common by the collapse of civilization. Mickey Wilkerson has earmarked it for Lily Ritter, so don't even think of doing anything else
I
with
found what
it.
you were looking for.
You sure? Let me take a look.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Maybe now Lily will give me the time of day. Lily, you out there? It's Mickey again.
I'm tired of this game, Mickey.
I found this old photo of Eli and Jacob. Thought you might want to take a look.
You called me because of a photograph?
Well, I also might just have stumbled across a big stash of prednisone. Barely even expired. Now what do you say? Am I worth your time?
All right, Mickey. Now you have my attention. I have someone in town who's coming back my way soon. I'll send you a meet location. But don't you make me regret this, Mickey Wilkerson. Understood?
Yeah. I mean, yes, ma'am.
Okay, time to go to the meetup location, which of course is in the middle of plague territory.
Something funny?
Just thinking. In another life, Lily and I could have been family. These days, I don't have much of that left.
Whereas what I'm thinking of was, wow, we spent 50 parts for repairs on that heavy weapon.
Heads up.
Just to, have a little bit of fun. And once again, that's why it's like people wonder, why don't I fight zombies? Why don't I give them a chance to fight back or anything? Well, that's why. It's like, this difficulty is not designed for you to, let the zombies have a chance. It's like you feel your inefficiencies. Like, if you're playing inefficiently, oh, you're going to feel it. Either in the health or in the pocketbook. Okay, here we go.
I thought you might come by. Lily says you've got a delivery for her?
Damn straight. We got some of Lily's meds. I figure this must be hard to track down these days.
And you'd be right. So what's the catch?
Ain't no catch. I'm just trying to do the right thing for once in my damn life. We also found this old picture of her brother. I promise. I'll get you a copy real soon. I figure Isby's gotta know how to do that.
All right. Well, I'll make sure Lily gets the medicine. I guess maybe you Wilkersons aren't all bad.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. Yeah? What are you looking at?
I'm thinking you're not half as tough as you act.
Do me a favor, all right? You didn't see any of that. Got it? If people start thinking I've gone soft, this valley's gonna go straight to hell.
Sure, whatever.
Here's a little something for your trouble. Don't get dead.
Prepper's AK-47, it's not bad.
Later, pal.
Hey there.
We
I got a
trade.
feeling you and me can do business.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to buy this. I always buy generators, just because I never know when that generator quest is going to pop up. Anyways, see you back at base. Alrighty, so entering into, well, we're already in day 12, but cycling in towards the ninth stage of State of Decay. Oh, we're empowered. When did that happen? Oh, we just lost it. Never mind, I lied. Anyways, pretty productive. Like I said, if they don't give me any quests, then I'm able to go and loot, and that just means we can get our supplies going. One of the things I do is I just drive around to all of our enclaves, and I just see what they have to sell. And yeah, I came back with 8 rucksacks, 7 in the car, 1 on my back, and that's why our supplies are looking a lot better. Bottom for 125 influence, and then I can use the trade depot for more targeted resources. Anyways, there you go. You see Mickey Wilkerson trying to get a little bit of redemption going on. I don't know why, I think the Wilkersons had the right idea, except for blowing up their house. That was stupid. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video, if it was entertaining, subscribe for future Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.